Hey everybody, today I'm going to do a tutorial on mineral makeup. I'm going to be using all mineral or natural makeup, so here we go. Okay, so first off we're going to start with concealer. Now I'm using Everyday Minerals concealer, just their regular one. And what we're going to do is take I'm using a couple different size brushes. This is for larger areas and this is for smaller areas. So first I'm going to take this larger one, pick up about that much, then just kind of like tap it off in the lid because you don't want too much, and then just pick up a little bit and kind of swirl it into the brush. And so I'm just going to use this on some larger areas that I want to have extra coverage. Okay, so now I'm going to use this smaller concealer brush and do the same thing. Take up a bunch on the brush, tap it off in the lid, and then swirl it around. And now we're going to use this for under the eyes. Now usually I don't use mineral concealer under the eyes, even if I am using mineral foundation. That's because the concealer really doesn't seem to last very long. It could be this particular brand, or it could be just, you know, mineral concealers in general. So I'm just going to give it another try today and we'll see how that goes. Now we're going to take a large kabuki brush, or you can use like a smaller special mineral foundation brush. This one is from, I think it's Escentuals. It's one of those cheapy brands, but it's got a lot of people like it, so it seems pretty good to me. It's a little tough. And now I'm using Alima mineral foundation and my color is N1. I'm not sure if this is exactly my match, but it seems to be about the closest I've found yet, so I'm not complaining. So anyway, I just tapped a small amount into the lid and I'm swirling it into the brush. So it looks like that. So now we're just going to start anywhere you want and just kind of twirl it onto the face. You don't want to press too hard because you really don't need to. And I've noticed that the foundation seems to kind of settle into the skin within a few minutes, you know, 10 minutes at the most, and it will actually have more coverage at that point. So don't like freak out if you hardly, you know, if you don't have a lot of coverage. This is how much I'm putting in the lid, about like that. A lot of people. Okay. I think that's about good for the foundation. So now we're going to go back with our small concealer brush and get some more concealer. What else? Oh. Okay, so now that we've got a pretty good base, we're going to take a powder brush, and I'm using Everyday Minerals Finishing Dust, just any kind of powder, because a lot of times your face can get oily even with mineral foundation, so I always like to put a bit of powder on top just in case. So taking about that much on the brush and just starting on the forehead, just kind of dust this over the T-zone wherever you tend to get oily. If you don't get oily, then you probably don't need powder. But, alright, and now I will get the other items. Okay, so for the eyes, we're going to start out with Bare Minerals Soul eyeshadow, and it's just kind of almost a really light peach color. These are so much fun to do. Oh, you know what? I'm going to actually put a base on my eyes. This is Fyrinnae, I think that's how you pronounce it, Silken eyeshadow base. I actually haven't used this yet, so we'll see what happens. Don't want to put too much. Okay, so now we're going to use that Bare Minerals color. And I just got some in the lid, and then I'm using my big eyeshadow brush to pick it up. And I usually just kind of pat it and just swirl a little bit in the lid. Don't need to do a whole lot of that. So we're using this as the base color. Okay, so the next color I'm using for eyes is Bare Minerals Pacific Heights eyeshadow. And this one's kind of just a real nice medium gray color actually. Nothing too fancy, almost has a little hint of blue to it. So with a small eyeshadow brush, just gonna pick it up the same way we did with the other color. Just like that. And we're gonna apply this to the lid of the eye. Okay, so that's not, it doesn't add a whole lot of color, whoops, which is okay. Now my counter has some color too. Alright, so next color is ZuZu eyeshadow in Espresso. This you can find at like natural or like health food stores like Wild Oats or Whole Foods, something like that. Sometimes you can find it anyway. So with a flat eyeliner brush, we're just going to add this as liner. Bring it out a little bit on the edge. And then work your way in. And all of these products I'm using are free of parabens. If you don't know what that is, look it up. It's basically so. Okay, and then we're going to add it to the bottom. Wow, I'm having a hard time enunciating today. Okay, just a little bit. So this is a really soft eye. Why, I don't know, but that's how it turned out. So there you go. Now I'm going to curl my lashes and add my Rachel Perry Elastin Collagen Lash Building Mascara. Okay, we'll be back. Okay, so I just added mascara on the top because I wanted to show you, yes, if I got the stuff, I want to put on some more concealer under the eyes because it's already looks too dark for my taste, so. So just pat this on. Not too hard, but enough that it's gonna add some coverage. Okay, and then I normally just add a little bit of finishing dust on top of that just to hopefully let it last longer. But I'll do that afterwards and probably put mascara on the bottom as well. So actually what we're going to do now is add blush, and I'm using Everyday Minerals Chit Chat blush. See if you can see from the lid. Okay, so take some of this powder or blush brush and apply. Not too much. Don't want to look like I'm embarrassed. But I do have to be careful because it seems like a lot of times mineral blushes end up looking red on me, no matter what color they are. I mean, they could be a light pink, they could be a orange, you know, like a peach color, and they end up looking red. So, yeah, I like to be careful. And then just brush up. Blend it really well. Take a powder brush, blend it again. Okay. And then for lips, let me find something. Okay, so for lips we're going to use Ecco Bella Mauve Rose. I don't know if it's Ecco or Ecco. Oh well. And this is a very springy color. It's very bright. Okay, so I'm actually going to take a tissue, Kleenex, whatever, and press my lips into it. So this just takes off the vibrantest kind of the color. I don't really want it as bright as it showed up. So anyway, there's the finished look, pretty much, except for mascara on the bottom lashes, which I'm sure you can figure out yourself. Anyway, yeah, so I hope you guys like this. Hope it helps you, anybody who's new to mineral makeup or anybody who's using it for a while and don't really know how to use it, whatever. So anyway, so yeah, thanks for watching, and wow, I'm so surprised at how many subscribers I have. I think that's really awesome. So I just wanted to say thank you so much for subscribing, and if you haven't, go ahead, because I'm going to be posting more. So thanks so much. See you later.